Morning everyone, welcome to day one of the Tokyo video, and I'm here at the 7-Eleven. These stores are everywhere and you can pretty much get anything you want here, so I'll just show you what I'm enjoying. A breakfast slash lunch this morning, and you can see it's currently raining outside, so good thing I bought a couple of umbrellas from Sydney, but the hotel we're staying at also gives out umbrellas to use for free every day, which is super handy. Just take a quick walk around the 7-Eleven. Get coffee there in the corner, get stationery, get drinks, and you can get, as you saw earlier, a selection of hot and cold food. You can get alcohol here too, desserts, and get a selection of breakfast, lunch, dinner items. They heat it up for you as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so this is where I'll be hanging out, I would think. Get quick and easy food if I'm on the run with the family. But first, to enjoy some breakfast. Okay, so now that I've finished my breakfast, I'll just give you a couple more tips I learned in the last 24 hours. So if you watched my first vlog landing in Tokyo, Haneda, you saw that I held a Pasmo card. There's Pasmo and there's Suica, and these are basically cash cards which you can buy and then top up as you go. They last 28 days. They're kind of like tourist cards, and anything left on those cards are forfeited, so don't load up too much. You can get them for 1,500 yen each, which is about 15 Australian dollars at the current exchange rate, which you can buy with credit card. I was warned that a lot of Japan is cashless, but so far I've not had to use my cash just yet. The breakfast I bought this morning for myself and the family were all paid on Apple Pay at the front counter here at the 7-Eleven, and there is an ATM as well. You can literally see that behind me just there. So if you want to pull cash out, that's the way to go. But yeah, so credit card use so far in 7-Elevens, which is everywhere as you saw. And the other tip I should tell you too is that some of the railway stations are not super accessible. So there are lifts to the platform and to the concourse, but the Daimon station, which is the closest subway station to where we're staying, which I'll show you where we are staying in a second, the last bit is not accessible, so we have to carry our suitcases up about a flight of stairs. So just take note of that. If you are carrying big suitcases, then there are stairs to climb at the subway stations around in Tokyo. Okay, so we'll head back to the accommodation and I'll show you where we're staying. Okay, so this is where we're staying for the week in Tokyo. Alright, so I'll show you the inside of the hotel on the last day. When we get all our stuff out there, looks a bit neater. But the best thing about this hotel is that it's only a very short walk to Daimon Station. About 400 meters walk. Tokyo. It's actually quite a lot of English signs too, so that's super handy. And there's Daimon Station. That was about a 5-minute walk from the hotel. This is what I was saying before, there's some steps here, the last bit down to the concourse, so just beware if you've got luggage. Okay, so Google Maps is your friend, so it tells you exactly what train to catch, which car to sit in, and also which gate to exit from and enter from as well, and how far you're going to walk in between and how many stops in between. So yeah, pay attention to Google Maps. Okay, let's go in. So this is from the top of the Ginza Premier Hotel. Amazing view. Yeah, wow, spectacular. Here we are, walking to Ginza. Amazing place. There's the Apple store. Amazing. Who says Japan doesn't like EVs? There's a Tesla right there. In Ginza. And this is the Uniqlo flagship store. It goes all the way up. Very high. Here on Ginza. Let's hop inside. Got some swinging shirts there. That's cool. Custom t-shirt printing. On the very 12th floor, you've got Uniqlo coffee. That's cool. Little cafe here too. Uniqlo coffee, Ginza. Honey lemonade. Joy's got a coffee. Coffee. Nice view here on the top floor of the Ginza Uniqlo. Looking down on the street there. And we've been using the pocket Wi-Fi from Ninja Wi-Fi. It's pretty handy. 10 gigabytes per day, that's the plan we've got. Got it through Klook, picked it up from Haneda Airport. As long as your entire party is close to you, you've got good internet access with this pocket Android device here for Wi-Fi. It's Kong! Muji flagship store. Okay, so I just walked into the biggest Daiso store that I've ever seen in my entire life. It's huge. There's so much here that you know and love about Daiso. So much. And this is like a special part of Daiso, which I don't think we have back home. This is like the fancy section and homewares and things. And then over there is like the usual Daiso, which we have back home. So here's a tip: when you come to Japan, make sure all your plugs are only 2 pins, because the Japanese plug is like the US one, but just without the earth pins. So you won't be able to easily convert your 3-pin plugs to 2 pins, even with the right adapter, because the adapters are all pretty much only 2 pins. So that I didn't know until I got here. Okay, so we are walking to Tokyo Station, not going on the bullet train at the moment, but we are exchanging our JR voucher, JR pass voucher from Klook to get the actual JR rail pass. That will allow us to travel on the bullet train. Look at these school kids. Must be either going to school or coming from school. Very busy around Tokyo Station. Okay, so this is where you want to go at Tokyo Station. Shinkansen and JR line tickets. You bought a voucher from, say, Klook back in Australia. Come into the Japan Rail Pass exchange counter. You can probably see it through the window there. Office hours 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. So make sure you come between those hours, and then they'll give you JR rail tickets, which you can use on the Shinkansen. And if you bought a first class ticket, then you can come to one of these offices to book your tickets, or go to one of the vending machines at the JR stations to do that as well. Okay, so I think these are the machines where you can book your reserve seats. They're in green, I can see that, reserve seat ticket vending machines. So that's where we'll do that on Saturday when we travel to Osaka. Okay, so Tokyo Station is a big place. Let's go find some food down here. Oh, it smells so good down here. Wow, so many options. Sport for choice. Yes. Dinner time. So many options. Okay, ordered my soy sauce ramen. Can't come to Japan without having ramen. I'm sure this will be one of many bowls to come. I'm gonna dig in. Okay, so that was a very tasty ramen. Very nice. Just also a quick note about the Shinkansen. I, in the end, just went to the ticket office to book our reserved seats on the green car. It's just too tricky for me for the vending machines for now, but next time we'll try the vending machines again to book the tickets. But yeah, easy enough to go to the office. They put us on the right-hand side of the Shinkansen, heading out of Tokyo on Saturday to Osaka. Hopefully we'll see Mount Fuji. That'll give us a nice view of that famous landmark in Japan. Stay tuned for that. Kirby! Yeah, it's a big Kirby. Pokemon store! So many Pikachus! There's a lot of Pikachu.